hope you're ready for me to talk your ear off today, because nothing gets me more excited than, that's right, Patch Day, where I want to talk about some realistic and some ludicrously insane buffs I would give King DDD. Might as well start with the basics. Now, some of you might not realize that with merely a few buffs, King DDD could become the most insanely broken character in the game, capable of not only living forever, but killing insanely early. So a more realistic buff without breaking complete competitive spirit, maybe Fair could auto-cancel from a short hop. If Fair auto-cancelled from a short hop, not only would this help to aid cover the 45-degree blind spot that DDD struggles to stuff approaches in, it would also be significantly safer than F-tilt to stuff approaches. Speaking of F-tilt, that's a move that could also use a bit of polish. If DDD's hand alone, maybe some of his arm, was to gain intangibility, that move would become increasingly more useful than it currently is. The best fix or buff of all for DDD would be if his current moves were to gain more active frames. Moves like Fair and F Smash only have 2 to 3 active frames where the hitbox searches for opponents. If they match the entire trail of the moves, the swing down of F Smash only has 3 active frames after it reaches the top of DDD's head. If the entire swing was active, the move would not suffer from the blind spots it had. Okay, now on to the crazy buffs that they would never give DDD. And I have to mention this first one because I feel like a lot of people talk about this when we talk about giving DDD buffs, and I feel like a lot of people will be mad if I don't mention this. And that's the ability to drop Gordo and use Gordo like an item. So you could interrupt side B toss, Gordo would just bounce. You could either hit it with any other one of DDD's moves for a ton of unique angles, and or pick up the Gordo and use it like Pac-Man fruits. This would be literally insane because I want you to imagine throwing a Gordo, it hits someone, you run up, you grab the Gordo, okay, you pick it up while it's hit them, you throw it back off them, and then you combo it into a smash attack. Now on to my personal craziest buff I'd give DDD. If I wanted to absolutely skyrocket the fun of this character somehow even further than they already are. What if DDD also had a meter mechanic? Okay, so if down B charge was storable, but not only storable. Say, when you press down B, you begin to build up Jet Hammer fuel. The Jet Hammer fuel reserve gauge then fills. As the gauge fills, other hammer-based attacks become jet-powered. In an attempt to balance this ludicrous mechanic, all jet-based attacks would have self-damage tied to them, with the amount of self-damage tied to the damage the actual move does. That means F Smash would probably have the biggest damage penalty out of all the jet-based moves. When the gauge reaches 100%, DDD himself becomes jet-powered, receiving a base speed increase. He trades all of the jet fuel's power for a raw speed up.